Hello everyone, I am back once again with another session for Legends Arceus. So let it be known that things have changed a little bit since the last session, because as you can see right here, I actually did switch up my team quite a bit actually. Like it's not even, I think all of the mons that I had originally are no longer here. They've been completely replaced. The reason why is because I was just starting to feel very like kind of, this might sound weird, but kind of bored. Like I don't know, like I just didn't feel comfortable with the team that I had originally. Maybe because it felt too like, I don't know, it felt too like mainstream. Cause remember what I said like earlier in the playthrough, that when I had the team completely like filled up, like I got all 6 months. Remember that I said that the team felt kind of like what you would expect to see in teams during like the Diamond and Pearl days, where people used to like play through the game, and a lot of the teams that they had consisted of those same Pokemon a lot of the time. Well, that was the impression that I had when I had my team, because it had Buizel, Luxray, Staraptor, like a lot of the typical mons you would have on your team, honestly. So because of that, like I just thought about that like for a while, and I was just like, you know what, that is true, and I kind of feel like I'm just doing the same shoe leather, even though I already did for like the past several sessions. I was thinking, you know what, now that we're in the post game, why don't we try a different team, honestly, and see how that goes. So, and I don't know how much left there is of this game still, so we're gonna actually find out while using this new team. So you can see it's consisting of a lot of mons that I personally like. Ones that I may not have used as often, but others I certainly have, like Sylveon, Roserade, and hell, even Lopunny, albeit mostly for the Mega, but right now, as you can see, I have an Alpha Lopunny, and I want to see how good it is. As you can see, the level is pretty high, and that's because this mon, compared to all the other mons that I've been trying to like level up for the sake of progressing through this game much faster, this one's the one that actually like leveled up pretty quickly, and I think was able to handle a lot of the mons that all these other ones kind of struggled with. So, which includes even Garchomp, who seemed to be like the more broken one, like right after Lopunny for some reason. So I was just like, damn. Even though it's not Mega Lopunny, it's still holding its own against a lot of the mons here. That it even became the highest leveled mon, just because this is the like, every time I send out one of these mons and they go down completely, this thing has to come in and a lot of the time and just kind of clean up for them a lot of the time. So yeah, it was pretty rough leveling these mons up, but now that we have, we're gonna actually continue doing what we're supposed to do in finishing the catching all the legendary Pokemon so we can collect all the plates. And the last one that we need to actually explore is the the cave Lake Valor, or yeah, the Lake Valor, basically the cave that's in Lake Valor, obviously. So we're gonna do that right now, and so that we're not wasting a lot of time, we're just gonna fly straight to the Diamond Settlement because it's actually very nearby. Okay, now the question is, was it this way or was it that way? I have no sense of direction, but I'm gonna assume it's this way. Yeah, I want to believe. Or wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. So it's somewhere around here, I think. Yeah, right here. Yeah, this is where it is. Damn Alphamons. Showing up right now specifically. Ooh, there is somebody waiting for me here. It's gotta be Adaman, yeah. He's got something to say. As for what that is, who knows? What's going on, Adaman? Hey, if it isn't Kevin, good timing. I found some treasure you'd be interested in. Treasure? What kind of treasure? Did that make your ears perk up? Happy to fill you in if you're curious. Well, I am. There's that Survey Corps spirit. Curiosity's what moves science forward, according to good old Mr. Professor. I see. But come to think of it, what I found seems too valuable to just let you in on it for free. You'll need to work a little. The Diamond Clan's treasure? Oh, is this a request, goddammit? Are you serious? Here's the deal. I want you to show me what's in your mind, your heart, your soul. In short, battle me. Oh, okay. Are we just gonna battle you? That's it? If so, that'd be nice. You got it. I haven't battled Adamant ever. I've battled Irida numerous times, but not Adamant. So I want to see how he does. Then it's on. Time to see what you've got. Okay, sure. Here I come, knowing full well how tough you are for the future of the Diamond Clan. Okay. You got a Leafeon. No way. Because I got Sylveon. So this is Battle of the Eevees. And you have an Umbreon in the way? No, 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 no. You're cheating once again. This thing's level 64, by the way. So we gotta... We do gotta do something about that. After we take care of this freaking Leafeon, of course. Because that thing is actually already proving to be a threat. There's also... Are you kidding me? There's a freaking... There's a Vaporeon as well. Why is there 3 evolutions? You flippin' cheater. We gotta see if we can blow this thing out. I want to believe we can because we're high leveled, but, you know, cheaters and whatnot. Okay, these other... Okay, Umbreon's level 32. That shouldn't be too bad. I don't know what level the Vaporeon is, but it seems to be the same. But they get to go for, like, style moves, which gives them upper hands a lot of the time. I hate this part of the whole battle mechanic, actually, where they get to go multiple times, like 50,000 times. Like, look at that. I don't get to do absolutely anything until I'm almost down. Like, what the fuck? You know what? I want to believe I can take at least one more quick attack, and I'm going to just take out the Umbreon right this instant. Yeah. Yeah, don't ever do this shenanigan, Regan. Okay, this one thankfully gives me another turn. Oh, but this one actually will not go down in one hit. I'm willing to bet. I'm going to try it, but like I don't think it will go down in one hit. Because Vaporeons are pretty good on the special side. You see what I did? What did I tell you? I'm at level 77 and I'm still not able to take this thing out. And if that wasn't enough, it gets to go for like 2 turns. It's because this game, man, I don't understand this game whatsoever. I've gotten this far and I still don't understand anything about this game. Either way, I still want my Sylveon to get EXP, so I'm going to definitely level. See, there's a reason why I level my mons up as high as I do. It's because this game has really been throwing me for loops left and right, and I'm just getting sick and tired of all the surprises that comes with this game. So I'm just leveling them up just so that I can at least survive what's ahead, honestly. Alright, this thing can't do crap. I guess go for the flash cannon. Okay, there we go. Jeez, Thank goodness Sylveon got something out of this, because if not, then goddamn. You're really something. And I'm a man of my word, so here's that treasure. Adamant crystal? Oh, crystal. Adamant crystal. But what is that for? When used on Dialga, this large glowing gem wells with power and allows the Pokemon to change form. Wait, so Adamant had the Adamant crystal to allow it to become what I can only assume is the origin form of Dialga? That's actually next levels of insanity. Then how did it do it on its own in the first place? Or did Adamant secretly throw this thing to Dialga so that I fight it at the end? That would have been next levels of insanity if he did that. But whatever. This used to be my grandfather's. He said it was somehow related to Almighty Sin. To Mighty Dialga. So now that I've put you through the ringer a little, it seems right to give it to you since you're the one who caught Mighty Dialga. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know, I had to tell you, I'm glad it was you who fell out of the sky to us. You taught me another way to get along with Pokemon, another way to relate to the world. Well, good to know. So this request was just literally to battle this guy, which is honestly not bad. Any last words? Time started to move faster for Hisui when you arrived. I feel big changes coming. even to the very way humans and Pokemon relate. Yeah, and I wonder how that will be, honestly. Are you kidding me? Okay, sheesh. That always scares me. I always keep thinking I'm gonna just like drown like quickly. Because your character doesn't actually last very long before it starts drowning. And once it starts like, flailing around, you can't actually call anything. At least as far as my experience goes. But let's see. Okay, so unfortunately Sylveon had to take a freaking beating, annoyingly enough. Because you saw what happened there. The Mons were able to go for multiple turns, and it's like, I don't understand how that works whatsoever. Sure, one of them went for the agile style, but the other one didn't, and they were still able to throw more attacks at me. Like, that's the thing I still don't understand from this game. But whatever. Okay, so this next one, we're gonna see what we can do. I do have a decent amount of Ultra Balls. I actually found some while actually breaking some boxes here and there that were just lying around in the area. So, yeah, I have a shot at this, honestly. So, using the Pokeball on Yuxi wasn't, like, entirely necessary. But who knows, maybe Azelf could be, like, rough to catch or something. It is the most offensive one of the three, I feel. Okay. Yeah, these things being at level 70 was another thing that motivated me to just level these mons up significantly. Especially if they're going to have, like, recovery moves and shit like that. Okay, that should be enough. Mystical power. Of course, the stats raises. Specifically because of that is why I'm going to use the Ultra Ball. I have 14 of them. Oh yeah, I think I crafted some too, honestly, because... Yeah, I forgot to mention this because I was way too busy talking about the team changes. But, yeah, I caught Azelf, by the way. But, yeah, so because I was grinding a lot to level up my mons, I actually ended up catching a lot of mons and attacking a lot of mons, defeating them. So, filling up some tasks for each mons and whatnot. And that actually allowed me to, like, level up in the ranks, basically. The star rankings and all that stuff. And right now I'm actually at level 7, so... When previously I was at level 5, so I went up quite a bit. In fact, I think I'm close to level 8 right now, actually. So yeah, I grinded quite a bit, actually. So because of that, Captain Silene actually gave me some recipes to craft some Ultra Balls, and I think it was something else as well, but I forgot what it was. Gathered all the plates related to each of the stories Kojita told me about, of course. Head back to Kojita's retreat. Yes. Seeking the remaining plates. Done, I like to believe. Wait, see, there's more plates? Seeking the remaining plates, huh? Okay. Seeking the remaining plates. So there's a few more, I'm guessing. These are just the ones that Kojita mentioned. Okay, fair enough. We shall see how this comes about. Although, annoyingly enough, I do believe I have to. I have to go to a camp, heal, and then go back to the village, and then go back to, what's it called? The retreat and whatnot. It's nighttime now. But yeah. One Pokemon, yeah, the freaking Azelf. 909. Just for that. Caught for the first time. Eliminating. Level 3. This thing has to use self-destruct 40 times. I have to see Azelf blow itself up 40 times. What kind of savagery is this? I don't know. But whatever. See, as you can see, I'm actually 200 away from getting level 8 right now. Which just goes to show you how far I've come. And despite all that, I still don't understand this game's battle mechanics, which is kind of insane. By the time I get to the end, I would really like it if someone actually explained to me how these battle mechanics work, because I personally don't understand absolutely anything. The fact that level 30 mons keep kicking my ass even when my mons are around level 70 something, like 70 plus, for me that's just baffling. These mons are not like fully trained, unfortunately, so I'll give it that, but like even then, I feel like in other games that would actually, be more effective or something, regardless. So, yeah, here I don't understand why like a lot of my progress kind of doesn't matter for some reason. That's why I even level up like as high as I did. Like I was thinking, wait, what if I'm going overboard with the leveling up? But it seems like that's not the case whatsoever. Especially when mons are gonna just keep barraging me forever, and they just get to attack me all the time. It's kind of insane work. Oh yeah, but we're gonna see. Another thing that bothers me about this game specifically is that I instead of like letting me travel to some other area, I have to keep coming back to the village. Like I cannot transfer from one area to another. At least that's what it looks like anyway. Again, maybe I'm just not doing something right. Which if so, then I would like to know how on earth I can make this a lot more easier for me. For whatever it's worth, because I'm already about to... I think I'm about to finish this game. I'm like close, I think. I'd like to believe, unless I'm not. What if there's like an eternity left of this game still? I don't know, honestly. But anyways, we're gonna see right now. Okay, Miss Kojita. I found the remaining plates. Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? I sure have. Of course. Kevin is a famed member of the Cerbic Corps after all. So, what more can you tell us? We're so close now. You must know more about the plates. If there's yet more you want to know, kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. Oh, I do have ample logs, actually. Wood? So you're saying wood is somehow tied to the plates? I mean, that's what it looks like. Also, where the hell was Volo this whole time? I know we met like over there at the Heights camp, but from there I don't think I've ever seen him since. Has he just been lurking around this whole time? Well, I suppose that's what we get to learn next. Hop to it, Kevin. While it shames me to admit, merchant that I'm quite out of wood in my stores just now. Yeah, no, I got wood though. I have it in my inventory if I'm allowed to bring it. Or do I have to bring it like with me? Okay, so yeah, no, I have to have it in my inventory, it seems. Okay. If there's a chest somewhere around here. Okay, yeah, there is. So that will do. These common shards, they say it could be sold at a high price in a general store, but I have not been able to sell anything. Like, it doesn't give me the option to sell these things. So I don't know how on earth am I supposed to sell these things. So because of that, I'm going to just move this all to the freaking, the baul. I don't know how you say it in English. I'm dumb. Box or whatever. Chest or whatever. Yeah. Where's the... I have wood. Yeah. She said 3 logs will do, so... Move to Sancho. At least 3 of them. Let's see what she wants to do with these logs. Maybe she'll create her own plates. It wouldn't surprise me. Anything is possible. Okay, Miss Kojita. 3 logs will do. Have you gathered the 3 logs I requested, Lost One? I sure have. Here you go. 3 logs. Ho ho, yes. This certainly ought to do. Nice. Now the moment comes at last. The big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood? Secret? Your expectations need tempering, I fear. This wood is merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards. Oh man, this is kind of funny. Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? The plates we're after aren't dinner plates, so this is hardly the time for cooking. How could you complain for one shirking his own work this very moment? Poor Jinter of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. Maybe. He seemed pretty tired too when I saw him at the Jubilee village. But honest work earns honest pay. Here you are, Kevin. A reward for the wood you've brought me, of course. Watch it be 3 berries. The pixie plate. You had another dang plate, lay, and it's the pixie plate, like it's the fairy plate, you know. So this one was like non-existent in the Gen 4 games, so that is interesting. So I guess it makes sense that she'd have it, honestly. But she kind of did what Commander Kamado did in just like having it in her reserves, you know. I don't know. She just figured this was the right one. Maybe she was actually putting me to the test. She wanted to see how unambitious I was or something. Because if you look at Volo, Volo seems like way too keen on things that it kind of makes him seem ambitious, honestly. So maybe she saw that I was more humble and, you know, like she just gave it to me because of that. That's one of the plates we were looking for. You see, even he seems surprised at this. Ahem. Apologies. That's indeed one of the plates that we've been searching for. Your point being? What do you mean, a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of the plates you've been tracking down. Is she acting like she did not know that? She knows a little too much, I feel, for her to have not known that. While the engravings upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that was the board's power. The plate's power, rather. Well, no more needs saying. What do you two intend to do now? Honestly, if there are no more plates from here onwards, then I guess we just gotta go over there to the Heights Camp, I assume, and then turn in all these plates, or somewhere. I don't know where, though. Well, we've managed to collect quite a lot of plates by now, but I still don't know what we're supposed to do with them, exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestica ruins. The Celestica. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold more secrets. I see. A fine pretext to continue shirking your mercantile duties. Mercantile duties? I don't know how you say it. To crawl about in old ruins as you so enjoy. On with you then. I don't need you to tell me. I'm going. The Celestica ruins, Kevin. I'll see you there. Okay, sounds like a plan. Go on now. To the Celestica ruins. I'm curious myself what you'll find there. What can we who live now learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? Only goodness knows. Any last words, though? More and more human voices echo throughout Hisui with the growth of your galaxy team. I see. It's good to know, I guess. Okay. So right now we should be on our way. Dang it, lady. Or log. Yeah, we have to return there, and then we have to make our way to the Celestica ruins, which I kind of forgot where that was, actually. Was it in the Coronet Highlands, or was it in the what's it called? The Mirelands. Let me see. Can we zoom in? Let's see. Celestica ruins. No, there's Salacian ruins though. But no. Celestica ruins is what we're looking for here. Shrouded ruins. No. Okay, no, it's not there. So it's gotta be. No, not this. The Coronate Highlands. Celestica ruins. Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay. I would love to have just flown here by now, but okay. We're gonna go to the summit camp because Celestica ruins, I'd like to believe, is nearby. I think we've been there before. I think that was when we when we were gathering the pieces to craft the red chain, I believe. So yeah. Now I just gotta remember where the hell it was. Celestica ruins is straight ahead, I think. Hold on. Wait, this way? No, silly. The map, silly. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can fly over. Oh, it's down there. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The Celestial Ruins were down here. I'm silly. Okay. Okay. Have a look at this, Kevin. What have you found here? These look like rocks, yeah? This statue has been kept here, far from the statues of Dialga and Palkia. Do you suppose somebody ruined them? Broken and shattered, and yet it remains. Well, at least we know it's there. Do you know what it is? I don't think so, honestly. It doesn't look discernible to me. Oh. You're the greatest wielder of Pokemon this land knows. The one who could bring low even Dialga and Palkia. But it seems certain things are beyond even your grasp. Well, naturally, I'm certainly not a deity by any means. This crumbling statue once was the figure of a Pokemon, one that was equal to both Dialga and Palkia, yet banished from our world. The great Pokemon Giratina. Oh, okay, yeah, I kind of forgot about Giratina, actually. Yeah, like, I know that Pokemon appeared in Pokemon Platinum, but, like, yeah, no, I was kind of, like, I kind of forgot this mod existed, because we haven't, like, brought it up in a while. I think I did mention him in one of my previous sessions as well. But yeah, no, I kind of forgot. It's because I was busy grinding, like I said before, that I was exploring a bunch of Pokemon, and for some reason, Giratina just didn't cross my mind. Oh well. It was banished for its violence, left to dwell in a world on the reverse side of our own. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now the question is, do we actually encounter it in the distortion world, or are we just gonna encounter it like in the Turnback Cave or something, or what was identified as the Turnback Cave? Here in the Hisui region, that is. It is a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. Damn. That's how vengeful it is? No wonder it's shattered. Maybe somebody here hates him. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything else to challenge Almighty Arceus, where do you think it might appear? Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh? Mount Coronet. We're already in Mount Coronet. It's got to be the Temple of Sinnoh, right? Exactly. Where one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui, yeah. And where the space-time rift first opened, yes. What are you laughing at? I can feel it. We are getting closer to uncovering the secrets of this world. I dare say the excitement is loosening my lips more than it should. But, you see, ever since I was young, whenever I met with something painful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but wonder why life was so unfair. Why I was cursed to live through such things. Of course, I imagine we all go through something like that. No kidding. Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy into my own natural curiosity and ambition. Wow. And remember what I said about Volo being somewhat ambitious or looking ambitious? Here he is low-key admitting he's ambitious. And what tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries to be found in legends, in history, in ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be, and with that knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world. Just like Cyrus said. Now, if we can find the realm that exists on the reverse side of our world, and meet the Creator's unwanted child banished therein, perhaps then we'll be able to understand the nature of Almighty Sinnoh itself. I see. But, like, goddamn. Don't you want to see it with your own eyes? We must make for the Temple of Sinnoh at Mount Coronet's peak. Dialga and Palkia both appeared from within the rift that once gaped open there, didn't they? If these plates can call anything at all, it seems likely that is where it would appear. I see. Then we should keep an eye on that. So, I guess to the mountain we go then, I guess. But I believe to get there, we actually have to, we have to go through here because apparently we can't actually climb up there, unfortunately. It's actually off limits. Gotta watch out with the Electivire here. Okay, here we go. So this guy is still here despite everything that has happened so far. What are you doing here exactly? Well, Commander Kamado certainly ain't telling you not to let anyone in now. Because I always thought it was because of him that he didn't allow anyone to enter here. So it's like, yeah. Is that ninja guy also here too, or what? Doesn't look like it's anyway. Oh yeah, there's some. Oh, I thought I could read this honestly. Yeah, no, I thought I could read these engravings here, but apparently not. I just turned into Weasel here. Weaseler. Okay. A Sneasler, I mean. That's a Weasler. What the hell? Okay. But yeah, we getting there. Okay. We have a relatively powerful team, so whatever comes ahead of us, I'd like to believe we'd be able to handle it. No, and he mentioned Giratina, so because of that, now more than ever, I'm probably glad that I did change up my team a little bit. Because if there's one thing that my team was really struggling with was Dragon-type Pokemon. So now that I have Sylveon with Dazzling Gleam, Lopunny with Play Rough, and Garchomp with Dragon Claw, I think we'll be in good hands now. Right? Or at least we should have a chance against these mons. Oh, and Electivire has Ice Punch too, so it's like, yeah. And 3 of my mons are alphas too, so it's like, yeah. The reason why I wanted to catch some alpha mons was because, you know, they seem to be bulkier. So I want to see if, like, maybe that'll hold true now. But at the same time, this game is also just kind of weird on so many levels anyway. Remember what you just saw earlier with the level 32 freaking Vaporeon taking out my level 77 Sylveon like nothing. It's just insane, honestly. But anyways, here we are at the Temple of Sinnoh yet again, looking brighter than ever. And there's Volo. So it seems like we're about to see something here. As for what that is, I don't know. Like, Giratina might be involved in this, but like, how is he going to present himself if that's the case? The temple lies in ruins now. Columns cracked and broken, like pillars turned into spears. Yeah, it's because if you actually paid any attention whatsoever to what was going on here when we first came here, you would have noticed that I had to encounter both Palkia and Dialga here, and there was like a chaotic battle with the two, so yeah, it's only natural that it looks ruined now, honestly. And since Arceus himself hasn't really said anything on the matter, it seems like it's just gonna stay that way until, I don't know, someone fixes it or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what Arceus himself is expecting us to do. I don't know. Stabbing into the heavens, yeah. Well, I detect a distinct lack of Giratina. A distinct lack of Giratina, huh? In other words, you're saying that you don't sense his presence whatsoever. Is something bothering you? Me? As far as I'm concerned? No. Ah, I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. How so? I dare say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. And what are you after by now? Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there has been one question that consumed my thoughts. And what would that be? How can I meet such a being myself? That I honestly couldn't tell you, honestly. Oh, actually, based on what I was told through the Arc phone, I must seek all Pokemon. If you have not done that, then chances are you don't meet them at all. It was in an attempt to answer this question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open that rift in space and time. Wait, what? You mean to tell me that the rift was open because you made it so? And is that how I came into the picture? Am I reading this correctly? Hold on. I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open the rift. You mean to tell me that you were the one responsible for the freaking rift opening? But then how did Arceus himself find me to you know, drop me over here? What was even the point in all this? After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. Well, by bringing me over here, that certainly wasn't going to be the case, or at least I don't think so anyway. So then I had you gather the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, just as the murals of the ruins directed. Okay. But how does that benefit you in the long run? You don't have the Pokemon at your disposition. Rather, I do. 18 plates said to be the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, yeah, okay. You hold in your hands 17 of them. So, you must be wondering, where is the last one? I actually didn't keep, like, count of the plates I had. I was just collecting what I had, honestly. I didn't even ask how many plates were there, so... Yeah, but if there was one more, then where is that last plate? Do we even need it is the real question. Do you have it? Why, it's right here. I see. Is it the ghost plate or is it the dragon plate? I'm guessing it's the ghost plate or the dragon plate. It's one of the two. What the fuck? Did you just change getup? Now, hand over the plates you gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. Nah. You ain't gonna tell me to give you all of my plates when I went through all the effort to get them, honestly. All you did was hide behind the scenes for some reason. So now you're not gonna come and tell me to give them to you. My desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I need to know what it is. I must know what it is. Well, if you want to know what it is, then you better stick by my side this time as opposed to going off God knows where, honestly. Because that's basically what you've been doing this whole time, honestly. Just letting you know right now. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate its power, and using that, I will attempt to create a new, better world. My good fellow, you ain't Cyrus. Who you trying to kid? Of course, if I create a brand new world, then this Hisui region that we currently exist in will be undone and returned to nothing. Yeah, no. I don't know what's gotten into your mind, but you sure as heck ain't gonna get that to happen. Not at my expense, anyway. You, everyone you know, and all the Pokemon living here will vanish in an instant, as if you'd never been. Why is this guy trying so hard to be Cyrus, honestly? Cyrus was like the OG here, honestly. Who's this wannabe, honestly? No, at least Cyrus actually put effort into, you know, gathering Team Galactic and making him do everything he wants, honestly. But Volo hasn't really done that, honestly. A lot of what I do, I still ultimately choose for myself to do it, honestly. And I don't think he's the one forcing me to do all this stuff either, honestly. It's usually at the advice of either Commander Kamado, Captain Silene, or even at the request of Kojita. But this guy, all he does is sit around doing nothing. This guy is like the epitome of the opportunist, honestly. Or at least I think so. Maybe there's someone worse out there, but as far as my observations go, yeah. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Oh yeah, sure. What do you got for me? Not that you have a choice. Even if you don't wish to battle me, I'm not above using force to take those plates from you. Well, I sure as heck ain't gonna let you take them from me. Not after me going through hell and back to get them, honestly. So what do you got then? Wilder Volo. Just Pokemon Wilder? Spiritomb? Remember when I said that Volo looks kind of like Cynthia? And by extension Kojita as well? I find it amusing that he actually leads with Spiritomb. And look at that. Also, is this Cynthia's theme playing? Oh my god. I know he's related to Cynthia, but come on, he ain't Cynthia. Not if he's acting evil. Or is this supposed to be the evil version of Cynthia? Regardless, we're gonna Dazzling Gleam Strong Style because, yeah, this Spiritomb ain't gonna take me by surprise. I have not seen a Spiritomb ever, honestly. Although I could have if I actually collected all the Wisps, but I decided not to because they're all over the place and too lazy. There's Roserade, yeah. Okay, this thing is gonna definitely Poison Jab me, and it is gonna hurt. And I'm gonna get poisoned, unfortunately. And it's gonna be able to go for another move before I could even do anything. I wanted to switch out, but unfortunately I couldn't. So that's pretty lame. Okay, for this thing, I can't go for Roserade myself because I don't got really much for it other than... Oh, and it has Poison Jab, which will probably hurt Roserade because physical defense, I'm assuming, is still pretty bad. My question is, do I go into Lopunny or do I go into Electivire? Both of these have Ice Punch, so I can go into either one, honestly. Garchomp I don't think is in my interest. It could have Dazzling Gleam. We can go into... Let's go into Electivire. You're about to get... I don't know if me going for the strong style actually makes Mons go for double moves. Maybe that's why I'm... You know what? Or, yeah. Let's just go for the regular Ice Punch. Because maybe going for strong style actually gives my opponents the upper hand. Maybe that's why. Ho 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 ho. Now this thing, yeah, this thing has Earth Power, and he has a Garchomp too, so that's interesting. But we're gonna definitely strong style this, honestly, because this thing is pure evil. It lived. See what I tells you? Used a full restore. That's gonna cost you though. But wait, Frostbite was heal, yeah, but okay, but I have to go for another strong style. He might get the upper hand again if he actually survives this. It lived again. Holy goddamn. I'm telling you, this thing is just insane. Okay, so... it dies to Frostbite. I kind of forgot that these status moves sometimes give you damage over time. Okay. Well, he took out my next one, and I don't know what else he has, honestly. He had Spiritomb, he had Roserade, he has Garchomp. Is Milotic in this game? Because I never found any Feebas throughout the waters, honestly. I have seen Togepi's, though. Maybe he'll have Togekiss. We're gonna... I'll send in... He could have Lucario. I think I saw Riolu earlier. I'm not sure. Or am I thinking Legend ZA? I think I'm thinking Legend ZA. But Lucario should be in this game, I think. But I just haven't seen him yet. But if he does go Lucario, I think I should go into Roserade. Or actually, what am I kidding? Garchomp. I'll go into my own Garchomp. Because if he goes into Lucario, I can at least Earthquake this thing. Or Earth Power. Oh yeah, you went into the Togekiss. Fluffernutters. I was thinking that it might have been Togekiss, but... I'm a little afraid of sending it in. Because it could go for Air Slash. It might not even go for Dazzling. I'm gonna go into it anyways. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna believe that you ain't that savvy to like predict my switch. You did predict it. God damn it. And you get a crit on top of that? God damn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay, I'm gonna try to go into... I'm gonna see what Lopunny can do here. I'm gonna go for a regular Ice Punch first. Just to, you know... Moonblast. Thankfully Lopunny's not Mega Lopunny. Otherwise this would have definitely killed me. Okay, there goes that. Is your next mon Lucario then? Lucario, okay, yeah. Your team is basically Cynthia's team. But I don't know what your last move is going to be. Thing gets to go first somehow. Which is annoying, because I was trying to go for the close combat. Okay, now we're going to go into Garchomp here. Because this is what I wanted in the first place. Also, is my last mon actually a good one? We're going to go for the Earth Power here. It's going to be powerful because if this thing goes for an Aura Sphere, it'll probably be bad for me. Okay, there we go. Okay, this last one has to be either a Braviary or Arcanine. Oh, Arcanine can get destroyed. Although, because I went for the powerful style, I can only assume I went last because of that. Okay, but now... Yeah, no, you definitely have to go down now. No, and Empoleon can definitely do this thing in. There we go. Yeah, no. You're donezo, man. You're donezo. If he had Milotic, this guy would have been a problem for sure. Why? Why you... Why do you have the blessing of Arceus while I don't? Well, simple. Because you're trying too hard to be like Cyrus, and even Arceus himself doesn't find that amusing at all. In fact, you're trying to come off like a hybrid of Cyrus and Cynthia combined, and even that's kind of falling flat. Why? How? You're even doing the same why stuff from Cyrus too, like when he gets defeated and stuff like that. He's like, why did this happen? My dream, my new world, you know? I've devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. You probably did it in the most, like, ulterior motive type of way, so obviously I think he saw that from a mile away. So he definitely wasn't going to make you the chosen one. I bent all of my passion and interest to its study. All the time I've spent poring over the legends, everything that I've done. You outsider. It's almost as if you were spat out of the space-time rift just to get in my way. Well, since you're telling me that you were the one that activated the space-time rift in the first place, it may not have even been, it might not have even, I was gonna say it might have not even been Arceus' fault that I even came in here. Maybe he summoned me in the first place as a response to your attempts to, you know, take over the world or something. I don't know. Bottom line is that this was still your fault anyway. No, this isn't finished yet. Can't you feel it? The chill creeping through your veins, the eldritch presence icing your heart. I don't feel anything, so far anyway. What was that? It didn't sound like Giratina. Unless it is. And if so, where? Oh boy. Also, why is he laughing? Is Giratina gonna fight at his side? This might actually be a boss battle, actually. Giratina, strike him down! Oh no, you won't. Boss battle? Yeah, no, it's just a wild Pokemon battle. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. It's filled with terrible might. Earth power. Oh, wait, my mons are not healed. What? That's next levels of insanity. And what was my other mon? Garchomp. Okay. I need to revive Lopunny, and, like, real quick. This is a serious battle. Running is not. I didn't say I wanted to run. I just wanted to revive. Because I need to... Yeah, no, I didn't get to heal up whatsoever. I'm gonna revive Lopunny because... Wait, I can't use revives? Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I can't use revives, then what the hell am I supposed to do here? Because this thing, yeah, I knew this thing was going to have something for my team. No, and the worst part is this thing is going to live, like, dead-ass going to live. This thing is at level 70, so I have to be careful because this thing could have freaking Aura Sphere. We're going to go for the all-out Dragon Claw, just to get some damage, honestly. Okay, yeah, here comes the Dragon Claw of his own, and that's definitely gonna own my sorry face. Okay, now here's the scary part. Yeah, Lopunny. Level 88, but I gotta go for the Play Rough, honestly. I just hope it doesn't miss. If it misses, then we're stupid. And if it doesn't kill, then maybe I might have... Okay, we did. Tell us we don't catch this thing at all. Oh, great. Are you kidding me? Now it's going to go into boss battle mode. Unleash his true strength. Dude! Dude! Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, obviously not. I was defeated in battle. Try again with a stronger team of Pokemon. Dude, I didn't even get to heal. Like, at all. What was I supposed to do? With a stronger team? No, my team was alright. It's just that I freaking couldn't heal whatsoever. Nah. And before I had to battle him from the very beginning. That'd be insane. I beat Volo. I beat Giratina's first incarnation, and now I have to beat it again. This is like a gauntlet here. What the hell? They did say to use a stronger team, which is one of the reasons why I even leveled it up, but like... Oh my god, I have to actually fight this dude again. That's annoying, actually. I want to believe that Arceus just reverted this time here and made it so that this didn't happen or something. Because, dude, what the hell? Okay, whatever. Go for the Dazzling. Man. I had to play in the most vulnerable way possible. It's not even funny. Here comes Roserade. It's gonna do me the turn 1 poison jab. I live it this time, but unfortunately I get poisoned. Can't switch out because game is being kind of a dick right now. You know, if I'm forced to start this over again, I'm probably gonna try to see what happens if I go for the regular Dazzling Gleam. Would I be able to switch out then? And if so, then I gotta keep that in mind, because goddamn, this game has just been kicking my ass left and right. Okay, what was the mon I sent out against this thing? It was the... I think it was the Electivire. Yeah, I think it was the Electivire, and I think I went for the regular Ice Punch. We're gonna go for the Ice Punch. Can't believe Giratina fucking, like, I don't know, cheated in a way. The Earth Power, yeah. But this was bound to happen, honestly. I have to powerful style this thing. This is insane, though, because this guy's team actually does wither me down. And when I go for powerful style moves, it seems like he can just kind of go for another move before I get to do anything. And of course you go for the bulk up, you freaking little... I'm debating whether or not I should go for the Bulldoze or the Thunder Wave to paralyze it. I think we're just going to go for the damage. Because I think I lose Electivire no matter what. Yeah. You went for the Forest or what? Who are you trying to freaking kid here? Let's hope for a crit right here. If we get a crit here, I think we take it out. Despite the status boost. But nah, not really. Yeah, he goes for the close combat. Okay, this Lucario actually, I think, lived this time. Now, here's the thing. If I had Fire Punch on this Lopunny, I could have probably Fire Punched instead of Close Combating. Because if I go for Close Combat and he brings out the Togekiss, then I just freaking take a hit. Empoleon. No, Empoleon can't be it. I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna go for Garchomp. Bulldoze this thing. The only consolidation I have was that I didn't lose to Volo himself, but the Giratina just kind of cheated in a way. Wait a minute, this is... I really, and I mean really... I kind of need... I'm gonna see what happens if I switch in Empoleon. Because I can't have Garchomp taking damage. That thing kind of needs to be the one to handle Giratina. Empoleon cannot. You have Calm Mind though. Annoying. Okay. We're gonna go for the Stab Flash Cannon here. It's a 2-hit KO. Okay, you only have Moonblast. Okay, no Aura Sphere from this thing. Thank goodness. There goes this thing. Your last one? Oh yeah, your last one is this thing. This thing goes down instantaneously. Unless this shit happens, of course, where he gets to go first. I want to go for the Hydro Pump, but... Okay, thankfully I didn't miss. Because I kind of didn't want to miss. That was my concern. Because I don't feel like Water Pulse will take it out. Even though it's quite weak to it. Okay, we beat Volo again. My question is, do we even get any... Why do we even get any... Okay, yeah, we do get an EXP. Thank goodness. Because if we're going to keep on losing, then we're just going to at least level up here. That's our way of grinding here. Yeah. You did all of this. You did all of that. Yeah, and then Giratina's going to come and ruin my day, of course. Yeah. So it seems like we're not going to go into the Distortion world, but you know, yeah, we still have to fight Giratina, both regular and the Origin form. Which is annoying. Because literally, I have to face Giratina Origin form while being completely crippled. Like, no room for healing. Is my team just expected to be at level 100 or something? Or even level 90? I don't know. This mon doesn't let me, like, really... It doesn't give me any openings to heal either. That's the worst part. Okay. I have Empoleon. I have more mons on my team this time, but... The only problem is that, yeah, again, I don't get to go for much. I guess to just go for the moves right away. I don't even get to select anything. Which is, again, like, what can I do in that situation? I'm trying to think of how I can do this. I'm considering going into Roserade, stun sporing it, hopefully take a hit, and then start Dazzling Gleam it, finish it with Garchomp, and then from there, hopefully by the time we get to the Origin form, I can still 2-hit KO it between Garchomp and Lopunny. If that doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to keep on farming this guy or something. Because this is just a gauntlet here, basically, where I have to take out Volo, then Giratina Origin form. And God forbid there's something else after this, honestly. Because if so, this is like Contra hardcore levels of difficulty, honestly. Okay, Question is, do we go for the... This is Alpha Roserade. I completely forgot about that, actually. But, let's see how much a Dazzling Gleam does. Maybe it's a 2-hit KO. I'm level 83. It does nothing. And this, of course, it's gonna do a lot. And he becomes obscured. Okay, that's just annoying now. I probably should have just gone for the Stun Spore. Because now it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's 50-50 for me to... Because when these things become obscure, there's a chance I just don't hit this thing at all. And then I'm not going to be able to do absolutely anything. Whatever. I missed it, of course. Of course. And it's just gonna Shadow Force. And that's the end of that. God, that is annoying. I did all that only for this thing to go for that? Maybe Lopunny would have been the answer here. That was a reason I had Lopunny in the first place, was to avoid that Shadow Force. But since we're already in this, because from where it's at, I don't think Lopunny takes it out with a. But Garchomp with Dragon Claw, perhaps, yeah. We're gonna have to go for the powerful style, and we're gonna have to hope we can just somehow break through that. We cannot, unfortunately. Okay, but thankfully we can go for another one. Of course it's gonna keep on missing. And now he's just gonna go for the agile style plus powerful style. Great. Just great. This game cheats like super hard, honestly. I don't like this whatsoever. Now he's no longer obscured. Right when I'm left with only one Mon. Even if I take this thing out, it's just gonna freaking... It's just gonna freaking leave me with nothing against the origin form. Oh no, it doesn't even do anything to this thing. God damn. And you do have the Aura Sphere, so like, yeah. What am I supposed to do here? I'm gonna go for this just in case I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss whatsoever. Yeah, we took out this, but like literally with no mons now. Great. Thanks to this shit, we're gonna be probably here for a while, annoyingly enough. Yeah, because this thing still gets to go first like nothing, and it still has Aura Sphere, and it's just gonna one-shot me before I even get to do anything, and it was a crit, so like, God, this game. Arceus may be by my side, but he's like kind of just making me put up with this shenaniganry. Yeah, this is just insanity, honestly. Am I supposed to just lead with a different Mon then? I guess so. Let's see what happens if we lead with Lopunny this time, I guess. Yeah. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, good fella? Or should I say bad fella? Whatever. I'm gonna keep on kicking your ass regardless. It's your stupid Giratina that's getting in my way right now. Yeah. The reason I'm considering leading with Lopunny here is because this Spiritomb is a freaking ghost type, and it's not exactly the bulkiest, and it's certainly not an Alphamon, so we're just gonna play rough this thing. Let's see. I wanted to... We're 20 levels above it. We should be able to one-shot it. I'd like to believe. We do. Okay. I did not go for the strong style this time, so I want to believe that I can do something after this. Nope. I cannot do anything regardless. Okay. Then I don't know what to do, honestly. And just for that, I lost this. God. Have to go into Garchomp now. So I can't even do this. I can't even lead with Lopunny. Like if I go for anything, the opponent is just able to immediately capitalize. God damn it. Can I kill this thing without going for the power thingy? I can. Okay. Togekiss. Oh my god. It's gonna go for something. Yep, it's gonna go for that. God damn it. Get me... Oh, yeah, right. He keeps... Yeah. Wait. Oh my god. I was supposed to go for the freaking... I was trying to go into Empoleon. Instead, I just let myself get killed for no reason. Now I'm just choking this shit real hard. Okay, you don't have Aris here, so what I'm gonna do here is just start reviving shit, honestly, because this is a real cheat, honestly. Oh, right, I forgot you got Calm Mind. But I think even with that, I think I still get a 2-hit KO from the Flash Cannon, so I'm just gonna keep on reviving. And keep them full HP, because goddamn. Agile Style, Moonblast, Air Slash, Calm Mind. You might not have anything for Empoleon, which if so, then thank goodness I even have Empoleon. Okay, get Garchomp because Garchomp's kind of the essence right now. And so is Lopunny because they both got the moves that I need to take out Giratina. Okay, the offensive stats are now gone. Gonna heal Lopunny and then I'm gonna heal Empoleon and then I'm just gonna start attacking this thing. Oh no you don't. Yeah. Might as well use items, honestly. I was hesitant to use items, but this game is actually forcing me to use them. Wait. I want this thing to be as healthy as possible. Because, goddamn. If you're going to get in my way like this, if you're going to, like, cheat by using your team and then going for double Giratina, then 2 can play at that game, honestly. 1 Moonblast. It's from the powerful end, but it seems like I can keep going for attacks and not get this thing to go for doubles. We're healthier now, but I think we're still going to go down to whatever he sends out. Garchomp, Earth Power. We're donezo. Boom. Well, actually, we live it. Could we go for the Ice Beam somehow? We can. We somehow outsped it. Actually, I have to ask, do we even, like, are speed stats even relevant here? Because there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on here. Yeah, you're going to go for the Agile Style, but that doesn't really matter that much. Okay, Spikes actually does damage and actually takes me out. That's kind of interesting. Okay, Spikes, that means every time I send a Mon in, it's going to take unnecessary damage. This thing takes it out, but you know what? I can take this thing out with Lopunny, but then he just brings in Lucario and just kind of destroys me annoyingly enough. It's because this is the thing I hate. Am I supposed to just go in? Garchomp can take a hit from Roserade, but then, yeah, Lucario just gets to go for whatever the heck he wants. This is the thing that pisses me off. I'm guaranteed to lose a Mon no matter what. Lucario close combat's this. I don't know, unless maybe I can... But it doesn't one-shot Lucario, that's the thing. Here I can send in Chomp and maybe go for the Dragon Claw. You know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go Garchomp. Might as well find out something right now. I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw. Strong Style. Not going for the style moves didn't make much of a difference anyways. No matter what he sends out, it just gets destroyed anyway. So if we're going to get hit, if we're going to take a hit from Lucario, at least we got to take a hit. Oh yeah, right. It's Arcanine. It's not Lucario. Lucario was gone a long time ago. But what does this thing have? You have Crunch. That is going to hurt. A little bit. But you're not a Dark type, so it's not going to do too much. Except you get to go for it twice for some bizarre reason. Like, what the fuck? Fucking little... Just to leave me weakened for the fucking Giratina. Man. This game is just insane, honestly. I don't even know what this game is, honestly. At least we're getting EXP, so every time we lose, we're just gonna get more powerful, honestly. But, like, damn. The fact this even happens is a testament to the very fact that this would never happen in the real world whatsoever. Or this is not something that could realistically ever happen, honestly. At least not in one sitting, honestly. I think we're gonna lead with Garchomp because of this too, honestly. Let's see. Giratina is the embodiment of evil, so him cheating the way he is right now kind of makes sense, honestly. But goddamn. Yeah, we do lead with Garchomp. Is he going to be able to attack first? I'm going to be annoyed if he can. He can. Great. Great. Despite me being 14 levels above this thing, it's still able to just do me in. I have Sylveon this time. The question is that the move? I'm certainly not going to appreciate a freaking Shadow Force, though. It has Aura Sphere for Lopunny, which is something I should have probably considered, honestly. You know what? I was hesitant to go for Thunder Wave the first time, so I'm going to just try to go for the... I'm going to try to go for the Thunder Wave now. Because I'm sick and tired of this thing getting away with too much crap, honestly. I'm going to Thunder Wave your sorry ass. Before you go for more Shadow Forces and start making me miss all of my moves. Now you're just going to get Ice Punched. Let's see how much a regular one does. Does nothing, of course, because of course... We're just going to... Let's go for a powerful style. Let's see how much that does. With one more, I'd like to believe we can take it out. The Earth Power, right? Because it has literally everything. We don't live it, unfortunately, so that is annoying. Okay, here I have to consider my options. I think we do have to go into Roserade so that when he brings out the origin form of Giratina, we immediately Stun Spore it and start attacking it afterwards with what we got left. Okay, but I gotta hope that Dazzling Gleam actually destroys this thing, because if it doesn't, then we might be in for it. We're gonna send in Roserade. It's Alpha Roserade, so it's gotta do some damage. Super effective, Alpha status. It's gotta take it out, yeah. Now we're gonna be forced to lead with it. God damn, bro. It's gonna be able to immediately go for the Shadow Force. I keep forgetting that this thing can just go for a move randomly. Now it's gonna become obscured. Now it's a gamble if I can land this Stun Spore or not. We're gonna try to go for it. I'm just feeling too crazy now. Yep, of course. It's because of course this shit happens. Avoided it somehow. I don't know how I avoided it unless that move actually has accuracy. We gotta go for the Stun Spore because this thing... Yeah, okay, we got it. We landed it, thankfully. God damn it. Against all odds. Ay, Roserade. I'm sorry that this has to happen to you. I'm sorry this game is cheating like a fucking bitch right now. Still obscured because of the Shadow Force. Question is, what do I want to... Do I want to use Sylveon first? Regardless, I'm not going to appreciate any... I'm going to send in Sylveon. Because this thing is freaking obscured still, so I have to go for the Calm Mind. And then go for the Dazzling Gleam. Powerful style. I think that's the only way we can at least make it a 2-hit KO range. Now we're going to... Powerful Dazzling Gleam this thing. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Miss that shit, you little fucking little... Yeah. Okay, one Dazzling Gleam should do it. Piss the fuck off, you little shit. God damn. I had to use my mind for that, honestly. I can't believe that. Finally beat Giratina. Thank goodness. Damn thing was taking me out of my casillas. Yeah, get out of here, you freaking little heathen. Turning tail and running from this puny human? Pathetic. Dude, you did absolutely nothing. I wrecked you 3 goddamn times. You should actually give him credit, actually, because he actually was the one that kept kicking my ass by cheating, but he still did it, unlike you. So what the hell are you talking about? I was the one to feed you the power you needed so that you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open the space-time rift, driving the deity of space and the deity of time mad so that you could drag the creator out from hiding. How? How could this happen? Almighty Arceus, if you have any heart within you, then tell me. The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows in my veins, does it not? What is it, then, that you find so lacking in me? Probably your sense of wisdom, because you really don't have that whatsoever. Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? No. Maybe that... So, it's because I'm still confused here. If this was not Arceus' doing, then what was the point in me even being here? There's something I'm not understanding here, honestly. If this was all Volo's doing, is Volo actually from the modern day then? Because that's the thing. He's saying that he did all this, but is he from this time period or is he from the other time period, the modern one? Because that would make 3 of us from the modern day, honestly. But I don't know. That's weird. I can't live with such questions. I can't bear not satisfying this ache to know. Answer me then, Kevin. Do you have some dream that propels you as I have had? I did have that one dream with Arceus. That I'll tell you that much. So you do. Doubtless that dream of yours would never leave room for the dreams of one like me. Yeah, I don't know how true that is or not, but the bottom line is that that's what I have going with me right now. I am the great wielder of Pokemon, and you battle alongside your Pokemon. Yeah, in the end, I was alone, but not you. I don't know, maybe. I honestly don't know right now. You will fight together with your Pokemon to seize whatever dreams you have. Well, sort of. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path, the plate I once received from Giratina. Is it the Dragon Plate or is it the Dread Plate? Tell me. My journey is over. My story ended when I lost to you. Well then, that's sad to hear, but you kind of brought it upon yourself. I'm just saying. Damn, dude, trying to tell me to give you all the plates? Crazy. It was the Spooky Plate. Okay, yeah, there we go. I thought it was called Dreaded Plate, but it's the Spooky Plate. Okay. Stone tablet imbued with the essence. Yeah, ghost types, yeah. Seek the remaining plates. Done. Remaining plates. It was just one plate. Give me a break. Oh, yeah, but the Pixie Plate, no? Pixie Plate and the Ghost Plate. Okay, that makes sense. So it was a couple. I suppose now that you've gathered all of the plates said to exist in the land of Sui. Okay, yeah. What is this? Flute? My Celestica Flute? The Celestica Flute transformed into the Azure Flute. The Azure Flute? Oh, that's the flute from the event that was never distributed in the Diamond and Pearl games. I think it wasn't until Platinum that they actually finally released the Arceus event, where you're given an Azure Flute so that you can actually go to the ruins of... No, not the ruins of Alph. That's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The freaking... The little stairwell that's above the Temple of Sinnoh, or in Spear Pillar, depending on which game we're talking about here. But I'm assuming using this, we can actually summon Arceus. I just hope it's not now, though, because we're already about the hour mark. So that's it. The Azure Flute. It comes to you, of course. So Arceus wishes to meet you, of all people. You had to be the one. Is that why you were brought to this world? I told you I had a dream with Arceus where he took away my phone and converted it into an Arc phone as I landed here in the Hisui region. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. Arceus works in mysterious ways. I've no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you. I mean, you basically did that this whole adventure. You literally came and you literally was just hiding behind the scenes as we let all the action unfold. I was the one that was basically going through hell and back to do literally everything I was told to do. From the Galaxy team, to the plates that Kojita assigned us, to doing your stuff. Like, for Arceus, he knows all of that way too well, I'd like to believe. Like, I think I think the actions speak for themselves in this situation. And I absolutely cannot accept a world in which you would ever manage to defeat Arceus. I don't know about that, honestly. I remember, like, when I did the Azure event, I remember that Arceus was, like, around level 80. And he was kind of a pain to beat, so I don't know. Someday, I'll solve every riddle in the legends of Hisui's Pokemon. And on that day, I'll stand before Arceus at last. No, I will conquer it. No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. Centuries? You mean to tell me that you're like another AZ and actually lived 3,000 years or something? Or is that, or you have an immortality just like him? Because that'd be next levels of insanity if you were. So what are you gonna do now? Is he just gonna leave? What's up now? The deified Pokemon? The deified Pokemon? What's this? Oh man. Seek out all of the Pokemon that are to meet, then play your flute upon the dies in the Temple of Sinnoh. We're already above an hour. Wait, let me just see. I'm gonna just see it. Would you like to play the Azure Flute? Actually, you know what? If we have the option to do this, then let's not. The guide says seek out all Pokemon, and I believe I have not seeked out all Pokemon. Let me see. Let me look at my Pokedex real quick. I've seen 177 Pokemon. And there are some missing here, so yeah. What they are, I don't know. There's Giratina. I saw that. Not been able to catch it, though. I don't know what these mons are, though. There's Lucario. This is Riolu. There's a handful of mons I have not seeked out yet. Yeah, okay. But let me look at that guide real quick. No, not that. Yeah, this. You have obtained the Azure Flute, which is said to be the key to meeting Arceus, the Pokemon spoken of in ancient myths. What will happen when you play it? Current objective, seek out all Pokemon there are to meet. Then play your flute upon the dies of Temple. I'm going to assume that if I play it, nothing will happen, or it'll just tell me that I cannot meet him just yet until I seek out all the Pokemon. So, I guess I'll just, So that means that I might have to actually, yeah, just keep doing more stuff. And I think by the time I do finish all that, I am going to be on the level 10 ranking. Oh, well, okay, so this might actually mean that I might not be able to showcase more sessions for Legends Arceus until that happens. And I think once I beat Arceus, or face Arceus or whatever, or meet him, or whatever the hell happens, honestly, I don't even know if you battle him. If you do, that'd be interesting. I'd like to believe that we do battle him, though, because it'd be kind of weird if we went through all this and then just say hi to Arceus and then that's it. No, 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 no. There's got to be at least a battle or something. Probably a boss battle, kind of like what happened with Dialga. So yeah, okay. Then with that said, we're gonna get the hell out of here, and we're gonna go straight back to Jubilee Life, cause yeah, we have no business here basically. We're just gonna report whatever the hell we have here for Mr. Professor guy here, and yeah. Yeah, these two got updated. Nice. I find it interesting that both Volo and I had these mons. We're both fans of Cynthia's Pokemon, it seems. Although personally, I was a fan of Roserade way before Cynthia, anyway. But still, a lot of her mons were definitely cool to have. What do we? Let's go back to the village. Yeah, damn. This is gonna probably be the longest session thus far. I think. I'm not really sure. But god damn, this session was insanity, honestly. Now I have more questions, honestly. Because at first I thought I was just traveling just to do some stuff. Oh, shoot. Kevin. Hey, Kevin. What's up? What's going on here? Did Volo tell you what happened up there? Have you heard? There have been reports that a huge shadow appeared in the Cobalt coastlands and then just vanished without a trace. I see. Are you sure it's not like one of those distortions that are forming around? Kevin, my good fellow, you must tell me. You went to the Temple of Sinnoh with Volo, correct? What exactly happened? Well, he was doing all kinds of stuff. He wanted me to seek out some plates, and when I did, when I got all the plates, that is, or at least all the plates that I was able to find anyway, Volo told me to meet him up at the Temple of Sinnoh, and he decided to kind of turn on me for some reason, and then demand that I give him all the plates that I went through the effort of getting, and he challenged me to a battle. I beat him. Then he summoned Giratina somehow, which was a mon that he was talking to me about initially before any of this happened. And yeah, he kind of just admitted to me that he was actually trying to like take over the world or something. So like he wanted to undo the world and then redo it or something like that. And yeah, and then I beat him, beat the Giratina. I beat that Giratina again because he had an origin form. And Volo said, I lost and I hate that and I'll be angry if you meet Arceus or something like that. And then he just left. I see. In that case, the shadow in the Cobalt Coastlands may be none other than Giratina, the Pokemon said to have been once banished to the reverse side of our world. Yeah. There had been distortions being made. Remember those formations of distortions? Could that be what's his name? Could that be Giratina's doing this whole time? I do believe this calls for a survey. I see. The Cobalt's coastlands are pretty vast. I hope you have some idea where to look. The Cobalt coastlands, yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. On the trail of Giratina. That's a request. It's not a mission. Only a request. But we will have to catch it to actually not only go up in the ranks, but also to seek out all Pokemon, you know? Although we did see Giratina, I think we just have to see them. We don't have to catch them all, I think. Just seek them all out. Oh well. Okay. Well, at least we got that out of the way too, honestly. So, yeah, we're just gonna be right here, honestly. We're gonna save too because progress was just definitely made, and I don't want to repeat that Volo shit again. That was like the worst thing I've ever dealt with. Yeah, that shit was just next levels of insanity, honestly. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's gonna be the whole session for today. My apologies if it was a pretty lengthy one, but you know, I wasn't expecting that either, honestly. Like, I already had suspicions that Volo was up to something, but yeah, I did not think he was gonna try to be a fucking Cyrus Cynthia wannabe, honestly. With Giratina on top of that. He feels like an amalgamation of the boss battle of between me and Cyrus, then Cynthia, then Giratina. All in the distortion world. Ugh, sorry if I can't even talk because I'm already like exhausted from that. But yeah, anyways, if you watched this session for Legends Arceus, thank you for watching, of course. Hope to catch you fellas for what I can only assume is either the final session for this game or even the penultimate one. Because I think the next time you guys see another session for Legends Arceus, it's gonna most likely just be me facing Arceus, because you guys are not gonna see me grinding this whole thing out. Honestly, it takes way too much time. I'll admit though, I did have fun with it though. I did have fun catching all the mons, playing stealth mode, having my mons have certain moves in order to take out the alpha mons. Hell, even catching them can sometimes be a little fun. Maybe not the alphas, but the other mons definitely. Especially when you don't even have to battle some of them to catch them, honestly. But yeah, those are just my thoughts with the game so far. The Volo thing was annoying too, but I mean, it was interesting at the same time. But yeah, once again, I'll catch you guys for the next session whenever I get to it, of course. For now, just take it easy and have yourselves a good one.